Clever as you are, you're not smart enough to do that. Nor were you smart enough to find the money, though you came quite close to it. But I know where it is.
Spirits, demons, poltergeists, phantoms, specters, wandering souls, apparitions, ghosts, boo. While both Tangella and I have observed more than our measure of disembodied tenants hovering about our otherwise lovely home, my esteemed butler Livingston still adamantly claims he has not.
Not even the sound of footsteps, sir.
Though he has apparently begun decorating his quarters with trinkets traditionally utilized to ward off said spirits.
Merely souvenirs I've collected in my travels.
Indeed. But enough with the pointless banter. Welcome to Creature Features. You've previously met the lovely Tangella. Mr. Livingston's stellar reputation precedes him, and I, dear, wonderful, and remarkable viewer, am your host, Vincent Van Dole. The purpose for all this ghostly parlance is on account of the fact that tonight's guests articulate this vernacular on a rather regular basis. Joining us for tonight's festivities shall be our guests Ellen MacFarlane and Devin Sisk, notable ghost hunters who will tell us all about their travels and will no doubt have one or two tales that will no doubt leave you in a shudder. They'll be with us to watch tonight's film, The Bat, starring Vincent Price and Agnes Moorehead. If the ghost stories do not frighten you, these two talented thespians certainly will. So stay with us for another exciting episode of Creature Features. You know, Livingston, I found hanging garlic on my bedroom door. Certainly works well to ward off the spirits. Stay tuned.
This is your Mac. It's a good Mac. It does those things you like, the music that you love, and most importantly, the work that you do. Sadly though, sometimes it does this. Or this. Or this. But before you do this, try Tech Tool Pro, your one-stop fix-it tool to locate the source of this so that this still remains your things that you love, music that you enjoy, and important work that you do machine. Tech Tool Pro, the most advanced Macintosh repair utility ever.
Hey, it's Spooky Boo. Trouble sleeping at night? Need a little help? Relax and listen to some spooky, scary stories. I have ghosts and goblins, witches and demons, crazies and clowns. Check out Spooky Boo's Scary Storytime at www.scarystorytime.com.
Some moms travel miles for a present, but Cash's mom traveled the country for her child's life.
To St. Jude.
Yep. Cash was diagnosed in California with a rare cancer. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital tailored a special treatment just for him. Our research helps save kids everywhere.
Want to do lunch?
Well, someone is feeling a lot better.
Go to stjude.org or shop wherever you see the St. Jude logo.
Hey, we're Quiet Riot here at the House of Rock in Santa Rosa, and you're watching North Bay TV, so stay tuned.
And welcome back to Creature Features. We are here with two very special guests. They are specialists in a special field, ghost hunters. We have Miss Ellen MacFarlane and Mr. Devin Sisk. What's the name of your company? You have a company, right?
Yes, we do.
Ghostbusters. No. That's
I think
taken.
Dan Aykroyd took that one, right?
Yeah, that one was taken, so we chose another one.
Yes, it's Napa City Ghosts and Legends Walking Tours. And
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It must have a nice acronym tattooed on your equipment.
Actually, we do. Our team is called North Bay RIP, which usually stands for what?
Rest in peace.
Very good.
not
Right.
ours. It's research investigations of the paranormal.
Oh, well, I want to know everything about this. But we're just going to do the intro now because we're going to start the movie. We're going to watch The Bat. Have you seen it?
Yes, awesome.
You've seen it? I have not seen it. So you cannot give me any spoilers. You cannot, like, say, oh, watch this. Don't you hate it when people do that? They
Spoilers
do it all the
are
time.
the worst.
Yes,
Absolute worst.
definitely.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about ghosts. We're going to talk about your ghost hunting business. We're going to talk about The Bat, which I have not seen. And that has got, who's in it? Vincent Price.
Vincent Price.
Agnes Moorehead. She was Endora on
Yes.
Bewitched. You were happy with
Endora.
that. It's got, I just had Darla Hood.
Little
Darla
Rascals?
from The Little Rascals. I love that show. Didn't have it in the UK.
She must have been kind of old as dirt.
No. Well, I'm old as dirt, so
No,
that's for me.
she was like doing this movie, because wasn't this done in the 60s or?
No, I think this is 1950. What was it, Tom? 1950? 1959. Yeah, she was all right. She was a baby when she did The Little Rascals.
That's true. That's
All right,
very
well, let's get to the movie. Then we're going to come back and talk to you. So you stay with us, and we'll be right back.
This is the Oaks, a house in the country which I rented for the summer. As an author, I write tales of mystery and murder. But the things that happened in this house were far more fantastic than any story I've ever had published. I brought a staff of servants from my city apartment, and my maid Lizzie Allen, who had been with me nearly 20 years. Lizzie?
Yes, Miss Cornelia.
Is the car ready?
It's at the door. Look, Miss Cornelia, them servants you brought from the apartment are talking about walking out on us.
Really?
Well, I know they don't like it here, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, they've been hearing things about the killer that the police call the Bat and the murders that he committed here this past winter. Now people are saying that he's back again.
Well, how can they be sure of that? Has he committed another crime?
No, not yet, but that ain't saying that he won't. Here's something else. You've heard about the bats they have here. Animal bats, the kind that fly.
Yes, yes.
Look what it says in this magazine. This is a report from the State Health Department, and it says some of them bats is rabid.
Well.
And that ain't all.
Drive directly to Zenith Bank, Warner. I'm afraid we'll have to hurry. It's near closing time.
I'll get you there, Miss Van Gorder.
Thanks again.
Miss Van Gorder.
How do you do, Mr. Barry?
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You remember Lizzie Allen?
Of course. Hello, Miss
How
Allen.
do you do?
So you're spending the summer with us again?
Yes, yes. I've leased the Oaks.
The home of your bank president, John Fleming.
I heard you had. I was surprised.
Why? Is there something the matter with it?
No, I was surprised because Mr. Fleming said he would never rent it.
Oh? Well, I rented it from his nephew, Mark Fleming, who has the real estate office here. He said his uncle would be gone the entire summer.
Well, that's right. Mr. Fleming's in the North Woods now with his physician, Dr. Wells. Oh, pardon me. Dale, I want you to meet my wife. We were married at Christmas time.
That must have been nice.
Believe me, it was. Oh, here she is.
Oh, dear.
My
How
wife,
do you
Miss Van Gorder, Miss Allen.
How do you do, Mrs.
How do you do? Cornelia Van Gorder.
Yes.
Oh, well, I've read every murder mystery you've ever written. I just adored that weird one, The Private Morgue of Dr. X, even though it gave me the shivers.
Only the shivers? Scared hell out of me.
Oh.
Well, I really mean that Miss Corney killed them off in that one.
When you refer to my books, please don't call me Miss Corney.
Pardon me, Mr. Bailey. Mr. Hines is here to see you.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, please. Don't be strangers now.
No, no,
I
we
should
won't.
say not.
Oh, so you're a bride.
Well, not quite.
Not since Christmas.
No, I'm sure I've seen you.
Well, I used to be my husband's secretary here in the bank.
Of course I remember.
May I welcome our most distinguished visitor back to Zenith?
Oh, that's very charming, but,
Lieutenant Anderson.
Lieutenant Anderson, of course. Chief of Detectives of the Zenith Police Department. This is Miss Allen.
Miss Allen?
How do you do?
Lieutenant Anderson is one of our favorite citizens. He's on the bank's board of directors.
Not bad for a policeman.
You must have made a good thing of it.
Well, I saved my money, if that's what you mean.
It's near closing time, and I've got some business in the safe deposit vault. Please come and see me, Mrs. Bailey.
Oh, I'd love to.
And you, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Nice to meet you. My, what a charming woman. She moved into the Oaks just the other day.
That house is a proper setting for a writer of mysteries.
Oh, it certainly is. Vic, what's the matter?
Come in here, both of you. Andy, we're in trouble. Wendell Hines came in to pick up $350,000 worth of bonds that we were holding as collateral for a loan. They were kept in our special vault. Mr. Fleming and I are the only officers of the bank who have access to that vault.
So?
The Hines bonds are gone. That's not all. Other negotiable securities are missing. From what I can gather, short of a careful check, the bank has been looted of over $1 million worth of securities.
You'll have to notify Fleming.
I wish I could talk to him. Unfortunately, he and Dr. Wells are deep in the woods. They can't be reached by phone.
Guests of the show stay at the Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa.
Coming September 23rd, 2017 to the Sonoma County Fairgrounds, it's Santa Rosa Toy Con, North Bay Comic Con, featuring special guests Walter Koenig, Nichelle Nichols, and more. Explore over 200 booths of games, comics, anime, and collectibles. Follow Santa Rosa Toy Con on Facebook and visit santarosatoycon.com for details and all the latest updates. Don't miss out on this massive event. That's Santa Rosa Toy Con, North Bay Comic Con at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds, September 23rd, 2017.
Welcome to the Flamingo Hotel in Northern California's beautiful Sonoma County wine country. The hotel was built in 1957 to mirror the image of the original Vegas Flamingo design. It's always been the area's favorite resort because of its amenities and its strong connection to the glamour of Hollywood and Las Vegas. The Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa offers 170 guest rooms. It includes 14 suites and Executive King accommodations. From all of us at the Flamingo Hotel, we thank you and look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks for calling On Hold Hosting. How can I sort of help you? I hate you so much. Oh, you got problems with your website? I got problems. You want to hear about my problems?
Welcome to HostGator. What can I help you with? Is that better? Awesome. Thank you for calling HostGator.
Kick your website up a notch with the world's greatest Sidekick support. Sign up today at HostGator.com.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
It's morphin' time! Zero into one, pink!
Hi, I'm Catherine Sutherland from Power Rangers, and you're watching North Bay TV. Stay tuned.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
And welcome back to the show. We are here with our local ghost hunters, Miss Ellen MacFarlane and Mr. Devin Sisk. Now, you were telling us in the last segment that you do ghost hunting.
Right.
And we haven't seen any ghosts in this movie yet.
Not yet.
In fact, nothing's happened yet. Do you think this house is haunted that they've moved into?
I think it is.
I
think
hope
it'll,
so.
I think it'll pick up just a little bit.
Oh, that's right. You've seen the movie. All right. Shh. Zip. All right. Let's talk about you. So you do this thing. What is it?
So we have 3 tours that are paranormally interactive. So what this means is that we have regular guests who are looking for a ghost hunting experience, or their own little ghost adventure, if you will. And we walk them through the tools using dowsing rods and K2 meters, and then we give them large doses of scandalous history to back up the activity of the spirit activity we get.
So it's technical and historical.
Yes, it is.
And hysterical.
And you use like hardware, like the real Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But you're the real Ghostbusters. That's just a movie.
I know, it's true. We do go out on investigations still with our paranormal team, North Bay RIP.
Well, you have to tell us at least 10 ghost stories
10.
before we let you go tonight. So this is a tour that anybody can do.
Yes,
absolutely.
You can visit napaghosts.com for details on all of the tours. We also do events.
Well, you said you do 3 tours. You do 3 different.
We do
tours.
one in Napa.
But how often do you do them?
We do them every week.
On the weekends?
Several times a week. No, during the week as
During
well.
the week.
During the week.
Yeah.
So we do one in Napa, one in Sonoma, and one in Vacaville.
That's amazing. I bet there's a lot in Vacaville.
We didn't ever think that was possible, but
well, it means Cow City.
Right, Cowtown.
Right?
Cowtown.
I mean, imagine all the cows that have
Well,
died. I bet there's cow ghosts.
Well, then maybe the one that they took up into the bell tower and
Yeah.
couldn't get back down.
See?
Utterly ridiculous.
You know, they've never made a horror movie with ghost cows.
Apparently cows go upstairs, but they do not come back down.
Oh, I would think it'd be easier for a cow to go downstairs.
No, they had to get a crane to take it out of the building.
Well, this sounds like a horrible story. Is this like
This
a
is in
slaughterhouse
Vacaville.
thing?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
So cows in the belfry?
Cows in the belfry.
Absolutely.
Cows in the belfry. So you've seen ghosts before,
Oh,
personally?
yes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
You know, we've got an issue here. We might want to have you stick around for a bit because the woman in the blue in this photo, she's been pestering us a bit.
Oh, she looks like the lady from Devin that stood over me and screamed all night long.
No, she plays the piano.
Oh, wow.
And she's quite good. She's better than me. And I have issues with this because, you know, I'm a classically trained pianist, and here she is doing better than me, and she's dead. It's wrong. All right, well, we got to get back to the film, but when we come back, you're going to tell us your worst ghost story ever.
Absolutely.
We need to frighten our wonderful viewers and frighten me because all I've got is piano-playing ghosts. All right, stay with us. You stay with us, and we'll be back after the next break.
you? Yes, Miss Cornelia. There's a storm coming up, and it's gonna be a snorter. The wind nearly blew the door off its hinges.
Well, that noise blew my game higher than a kite. I think I've lost some of the cars.
Oh, I'll get them for you.
Oh, I see you found the paper.
Drat that paper boy, scooting by on his bicycle, just chucked it into a clump of bushes and let it go at that. For land's sake, Mr. Vic Bailey's been arrested.
Oh?
I think.
Victor Bailey, vice president and cashier of the Zenith Bank, was arraigned before United States Commissioner Alvin Fielding, charged with the embezzlement of over $1 million. I can't believe Vic Bailey had anything to do with that robbery. Oh, well, I see our landlord is home again.
Landlord?
Mr. Fleming. Oh. Dr. Malcolm Wells is back in town with the body of John Fleming, president of the Zenith Bank, who was killed in a forest fire. Mr. Fleming will be laid to rest in his family's tomb on Friday.
And I hope he stays there.
Well, why shouldn't he?
Well, this is his house. And ever since he died, some funny things have happened here.
For instance?
The housekeeper, the cook, and the butler said that they heard strange noises at night. And the upstairs maid swore that she met a man without a face coming up the back stairs.
Oh, so that's why they quit and left me to run this place without a staff.
They didn't tell you, Miss Corney, but the truth is they were scared to stay.
But you're still here, Lizzie. Haven't you seen anything?
No. No, and even if I had, I ain't afraid of ghosts. They're afraid of me. Honest, Miss Corney, a spiritualist told me once that ghosts was allergic to me. But this bat feller they keep talking about in the paper, I guess he'd be different.
No, I don't think you would have the same effect on him.
Oh, dear. What are they trying to do? Drive people away from this part of the country?
Why, what does it say about the bat?
Specialty seems to be killing women. My goodness, 2 of them in one night. All his victims died the same way, like their throats had been ripped open with steel claws.
That's a charming little caper. I'll have to try it sometime. In a book.
That ain't nothing, just something bumping against the house. That's just the wind banging a door. Pay no attention to it. Listen to this. One of his victims, who lived for a moment after she was found, described the bat as a man without a face. Honest, Miss Corney, I think that woman must have been exaggerating. That's just that heavy tapestry at the top of the stairs.
I know. I've heard it before on a windy night. That sounds as if there was someone on the stairs. I know there isn't. At least there shouldn't be.
There ain't. Them's just the noises you hear in any old house on a windy night. It says here that the bat never leaves no fingerprints.
That's understandable. Having no face, he probably has no fingers either. Lizzie! And that, I suppose, is the cat dropping its dentures.
No, I don't think so. But I think it's something should be looked into. Now, who chucked him down here?
The wind, I hope. There must be a window open up there. No, Lizzie. Let him lay. Let him sleep it off. I hope the power lines don't go down, put the lights out. Now, we'll check the windows in the living room and draw the curtains, and then we'll go to bed.
Yes, ma'am. I won't be a minute.
Gordy! Oh! What is that? Oh, when I went to get the tape, I turned the latch off. I forgot to turn it on again. He's out there. He was coming in. He might have got you.
Oh, but he didn't, and he's still out there, thanks to you. Now, you hurry now, and we'll call the police.
No, I won't leave you, Miss Corney.
Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am, I'm okay.
Okay.
Operator?
Give me the police department, please.
Zenith Police Department.
This is Cornelia Van Gorder. I'm living at the Oaks.
We know about that, Miss Van Gorder.
Just a moment ago, a man tried to force his way into this house.
You're not alone there, are you? What about your servants?
Well, I have none except my chauffeur, and he's away. He won't be back until the morning. Now, there's only 2 of us here tonight, and we're going to lock ourselves in my room. Now, if any of your men see anything, will you have them call me?
I'll send officers over there right away.
Oh, thank you very much. Come on, Lizzie. We're going to sleep in my room. Well, nothing can get at us in this room now, I think. This door seems good and solid.
Like the door to a tomb.
I think that couch will be comfortable. There's some extra bedding, you know.
Yes,
closet.
please.
Let's see now. Huh? No bolt. Well, that's not so good. Oh, what's that for? That, my good woman, is a booby trap. If anybody tries to open this transom, this will be knocked off, and we'll hear it fall.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Micromat, making products that keep your Macintosh running at its best.
Experience your favorite horror, comedy, and science fiction films of the 70s, 80s, and 90s on the big screen with the Cult Film Series at Roxy 14. Double features Thursdays at 7 p.m. Visit us on Facebook for more information.
You're watching North Bay TV. Stay tuned.
And welcome back to Creature Features. We are still with our special guests, ghost hunters Ellen MacFarlane and Devin Sisk. I really like these guests. We were talking about the break about ghosts, and we could do a whole show on them. I think we should maybe skip the movie, but we've got to talk about the movie. So, we are watching The Bat, and we've just seen The Bat for the first time. And it does not look like a bat. It does not even look like Batman.
No, not at all.
It's just like a man with a cutter
With a
thing.
hat.
And a hat.
And a sharp...
And a mask. And not even a bat mask. Anyways, cutting. You were telling me a story about an encounter you had with a ghost recently.
Well, it's crazy because we were watching the movie and we saw the claw.
Right.
And we were thinking about, what happened in Virginia City.
Yeah,
right?
we were
And this was like 2 days ago.
It was last weekend,
right?
I believe. We were working an event up there. A friend of ours was showing a documentary on Ouija boards. And we were up doing an investigation in the Washoe Club. And I'd met the ghost that was at the top of the stairs about 7 years ago. And when I met him the first time, he came right at me like this, with his hands out, and he was
to choke you.
Yeah. Just myself, and then he was wearing a white shroud, which was very scary. That's how
it's a ghost. It's scary no matter what it's wearing.
But he was like, he had a head and then just a shroud, and then he came at me like he was going to choke me.
He was like disembodied.
Yeah.
It's like a floating head with arms, choky arms.
It was terrifying. So needless to say, I looked at him. He was angry, and I took off down the stairs. And this last weekend, I'd gone back to do work with Devin, and we were on the staircase. We went into the room. We tried to speak with this spirit who was very angry.
You can't reason with a floating head. What are you going to say?
This floating head
Would you like some new shoes? Something you could say.
This floating head was absolutely crazy, though.
He's like,
yeah.
I
have a question about this. Is it transparent? Is it like it's solid?
We saw him as a shadow person at first, like he was a shadow figure. But
what does that mean?
It means it's like a shadow that has mass.
Oh.
It's solid, like a cutout, like a negative. And he was flitting in and out of the staircase like this.
And oh my goodness, that must be frightening.
Yeah, it was. And then we had another friend with us, and then we left. We came down to the ballroom, and as we were coming down the stairs, Devin was pushed, and I was pushed. I was
literally pushed.
Literally pushed. It was like somebody pushed on my right shoulder, and it went through me
and
through Ellen. So thank God we were both hanging onto the rail.
Yeah, it was
of
a very
the stairway.
Steep staircase.
I have a suggestion. Maybe you should not go there anymore. I mean,
oh no, we definitely got to go back.
Gotta go there. It's like
what we do.
Adrenaline junkies, you know. You gotta go there.
It's like the gold rush, and that's your claim.
Yeah, well, sort of.
Well, we love it out there.
He had a huge scratch on his shoulder after that.
Oh, we have a photo. Let's show the photo of the scratch. Oh, that looks nasty for something that has no legs. But
yeah,
he was
scratchy.
Very angry.
He was really angry.
Wow. All right, this is starting to frighten me more than the bat now. So I think we should go back to the bat, and once I calm down and we watch a commercial, and maybe I eat a piece of popcorn, we'll come back and hear another ghost story. If you'll tell us one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be back with more ghost stories after the next break. Stay with us.
I forgot my night things, my robe, my gown, and my slippers. I'll go get 'em now. Now, wait a minute, Lizzie. I'll go with you. Now, don't you bother, Miss Cornelia. My room's just down the hall. Lizzie, I told you to wait. It's all right. I'll only be a second. Get in here. Get in here. Yes?
Miss Van Gorder?
Yes?
Zenith Police Department. There's a police car are just outside your house, and the officers in it have reported that there's no sign of a prowler anywhere on the grounds.
Well, the man's inside now. He's in the hall, just outside my bedroom. Have your men break through the kitchen door and search this place from top to bottom.
Okay, Miss Van Gorder. Sit tight.
I will. I have a gun, and I know how to use it. Relax, Lizzie. The police did a good job. They couldn't find anybody in here.
But we both saw him, Miss Cornelia.
All right, so he got away. But there are men on guard outside, so just try and get some rest. There's nothing can get at us here. You've had a nightmare.
Maybe I did. But there was a bat in it, and it bit me. And it flew in that closet.
Oh, good gracious, Lizzie, you're right. Operator, will you get me Dr. Malcolm Wells' office, please? No, I don't know his number, and I have no phone book up here, but this is an emergency. Will you connect me with his office, please?
Oh, dear, I'm going to get the rabies.
Hello?
Hello? Dr. Wells' office?
This is a call service. Dr. Wells is out at the moment, but if you'll give me your name and number, I'll try to locate him.
Well, this is Miss Van Gorder of the Oaks. My maid has just been bitten by a bat that may be rabid, and she must have treatment as soon as possible. And I was told that Dr. Wells was the nearest physician.
I'll try to find him for you, and if I can't, I'll send you another doctor.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, he's out on a case. Oh, I hope it's not a delivery. A baby, I mean. They can be terribly complicated.
It never bothered me none.
Oh, Lizzie, you never had a baby.
Of course I didn't. That's why they never bothered me.
Oh, does it hurt, huh?
A little.
Dr. Wells? Are you there, Dr. Wells? Are you there, Dr. Wells? This is the operator. Your call service is on the wire. It's an emergency.
This is Dr. Wells.
This is your call service, Doctor.
Oh, hello. I was just doing an experiment. I left the receiver off.
That's what I thought, but I kept trying. Miss Van Gorder at the Oaks called and said that her maid had been bitten by a bat, and she's afraid it might be rabid.
What? Oh, all right. Tell her I'll be right over there.
Who's there?
Dr. Wells.
Come in.
Good evening.
Oh, I'm so glad they found you, Doctor.
Well, I reached my office shortly after you called. How is your maid? Is she in any pain?
No, she doesn't seem to be.
Did the bat get away?
No, I believe it's still in my bedroom.
Oh, good. I'll want to examine it. There you go, Miss Allen. Now you feel better?
Doctor, have I got the rabies?
Well, I can tell you better after I've examined the bat's brain under a microscope.
That thing's got a brain?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Where is it?
I think the little darling is in that closet.
Oh. You know, it's a pity you leased this house, Miss Van Gorder.
Why a pity?
Well, my dear lady, I don't want to alarm you, but...
Oh, well, after tonight, nothing can alarm me.
Yes, I understand. It must have been terrifying. So many unexplainable things have happened here. There's something about the place. Your servants must have sensed it when they walked out on you. An apprehension of disaster. Well, let's see. Aha! Yes. There he is. All right, now. Take it easy. Nobody's going to hurt you. Quiet now. Quiet. And he looks quite normal. Doesn't seem to be sick at all.
Oh, ain't that nice? I've been worried about him.
Well, you should be. From his appearance, I'd say that he doesn't have any infection. In which case, you've had a narrow escape. Now, you take one of those tablets I left for you, and I'll guarantee you a good night. And I'll drop in on you tomorrow.
Oh, thanks for everything, Doctor.
Now, don't worry, I can find my way out.
Oh, I know you can, but do let me help you.
Oh, don't forget that once I'm gone, you'll have to climb those stairs alone.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm armed now.
Can you, shoot one of those things without shutting your eyes?
Oh, Doctor, there are guns in every book I've ever written. I don't write about things I'm unfamiliar with. Lock the door, Lizzie.
Good night.
Yes, ma'am. Good night, Doctor.
Accident?
No, the wind blew him down.
Oh.
I think.
Oh. Did you know that young Mark Fleming leased you this house without notifying his uncle?
No, I didn't.
Well, it doesn't matter now. John Fleming is dead and Mark's his heir. But if John were alive, he would warn you to leave here, Miss Van Gorder.
Really?
Yes. It's been a tragic place for anyone who ever lived in it. Well, good night.
Good night, Doctor.
Who's out there?
Nobody you need worry about, Doctor.
Oh, it's Andy.
That's right. Oh, good evening, Miss Van Gorder.
Good evening, Lieutenant.
Somebody sick here?
My maid was bitten by a bat.
Oh? A rabid bat?
Well, I'll know for sure when I get to my lab. I caught the bat.
It happened indoors?
In my bedroom, yes.
How'd it get in?
Well, there are many ways a bat could get in a house.
You ought to know. I spotted this hole in the window the minute I got here.
Why?
That's where the two-legged bat got your door open.
Miss Van Gorder told me that she phoned headquarters at Zenith.
Yes, I phoned twice. The second time was after the prowler got in the house.
Weren't you at headquarters, Andy?
No, but they contacted me.
An officer came and searched the house from top to bottom, but they couldn't find the bat.
You better have this window fixed tomorrow.
Oh, yes, I certainly shall.
Listen, I'd better be going. I'm due in surgery at 8 o'clock in the morning. Good night.
Good night, Doctor.
There'll be a man patrolling the grounds all night, Miss Van Gorder.
Oh, thank you.
And nobody inside, Andy?
Why should there be?
Well, how do you know but what the bat is hiding somewhere in the house?
I'm quite sure he isn't in the house, Doctor. Not now. Good night.
Good night.
As men tied to the earth, we dream of visiting the stars. As men tied to the stars, we will dream.
This is your Mac. It's a good Mac. It does those things you like, the music that you love, and most importantly, the work that you do. Sadly though, sometimes it does this. Or this. Or this. But before you do this, try Tech Tool Pro, your one-stop fix-it tool to locate the source of this so that this still remains your things that you love, music that you enjoy, and important work that you do machine. Tech Tool Pro, the most advanced Macintosh repair utility ever.
Hey, it's Spooky Boo. Trouble sleeping at night? Need a little help? Relax and listen to some spooky, scary stories. I have ghosts and goblins, witches and demons, crazies and clowns. Check out Spooky Boo's Scary Story Time at www.scarystorytime.com.
Do you need caffeine just to start your day? Are you dragging in the afternoons, craving sweets? Ever feel like your stomach is the bottomless pit? You're not alone, and there's nothing wrong with you. You're just eating the wrong foods. If you seek radiant health, increased stamina, or weight loss, you need to be including more raw fruits and vegetables in your diet. So let Sonoma County's own certified raw food educator, Natalie Norman, teach you how. Visit natalienorman.com for delicious, easy recipes, meal plans, kitchen tools, and support. Get started living your happiest, healthiest life today.
We're here at Santa Rosa Toy Con. You're watching North Bay TV. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We are still watching The Bat with Miss Ellen MacFarlane and Mr. Devin Sisk, Ghost Hunters, Napa County Ghost Hunters. So the film, I'm beginning to think I might know who this Bat chap is. Don't you tell me, no. I don't want to. I want to see if I'm right in my head. I shall not write this down as a predictive, like, Criswell moment, but we'll find out maybe towards the end. It is revealed, right? Yes. Okay, good.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yes, he's playing coy, as he should.
I don't know.
Let's talk about ghosts, because the Bat's not as scary as your stories. I think you two should make a movie and reenact some of these things.
What a great idea.
I know.
Yeah, you should do this.
Yeah, I think you should talk about the Lady in White.
Well, that's the thing. In Sonoma, you know, on our tours.
Oh, wait, Lady in White, are you referring simply to a white lady?
Actually, she's a spirit wearing a white dress.
Oh, is that how you designate the nomenclature for a ghost? It's by their clothing.
Yeah, well.
Well, until we get a name.
No, actually, they don't ever visualize their feet.
So you can't identify them by their shoes.
No, if you're not wearing Jimmy Choos, who cares?
Jimmy Choo's ghost shoes. You know, there's a brand of boot called Ghost.
It's true.
I own a pair. I don't wear them on the show because they're green. All right, so Lady in White, tell me more.
So we were doing a tour, and just doing the regular tour, and I had
So there's witnesses.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Had another tour guide from another company on the tour with us, and I was taking pictures of her because she was hanging back in the Sonoma area, the Sonoma Fort area.
Right.
Taking pictures, and I was taking pictures of her, trying to be a smartass, making a joke of it.
That's a shocker.
I know, right? So, making a joke of it, and later on that night I get home, and I caught these pictures.
And?
Lady in white standing.
And we're going to show these, right?
Right, let's show these.
Show these pictures, right?
She's a lady in white standing on the outdoor kitchen porch area.
Near General Vallejo's old home, the first one.
Right.
And do you think it could be General Vallejo in drag? It's possible.
You know, they just put that statue out in the park, and all kinds of bad things are happening to him out there.
Yeah, they just rededicated General Vallejo back to Sonoma.
So the model for the photo did not know there was a presence?
No, she didn't. She had no
That's
idea
incredible.
whatsoever.
So do you need a special camera for this?
Absolutely not.
None. You just capture it with, just go out with like an iPhone?
Yep. That's exactly what we were using that
Yeah,
night.
that particular night, yes.
You know, I just got an iPhone. They're rather interesting. I don't call anybody, so I just take pictures with it. That's all I do. We have no reception out here. They forgot us in the whole thing. All right, I'm getting the signal. We got to get back to the film. So let's watch some more of The Bat. I think the movie's going to get more interesting, maybe? No? Yes?
I have no idea. I think
You can tell me if it's going to get it more interesting.
I have no idea.
I'm not giving
Anything
anything
with
away.
Vincent
All right.
Price is interesting.
All right. Well, we're going to roll this and talk about ghosts while you're watching the film. So stay with us.
So many unusual things have happened here this summer. And the more I think about it, the more I realize I should be putting them down on paper. Weren't you your husband's secretary, Dale?
Yes, I was.
Do you take shorthand? Well, my dear, if you'd like to have your mind occupied, I want you to work with me while I write the story of this fantastic criminal, the Bat.
Wonderful dinner.
Thank you. It's really nice. It was a good dinner, Lizzie, as usual.
Wonderful. Oh, what a lovely piece of silver. It's an original, isn't it?
Yes, they still use them in England for buffet breakfasts. Some hot water in the bottom. You should keep as hot your sausages and your scrambled eggs. Interesting. It's very useful. Really nice.
That clock hasn't struck the hour in the last 10 years, if I'm to believe what Mark Fleming told me.
Why is it angled away from the wall like that?
I don't know. Somebody must have moved it.
Lizzie, very likely when she was dusting.
Wait a minute. Did you know there's a door in this paneling?
No, I didn't.
Oh, my gracious, so there is.
Maybe it opens to a secret passage.
Oh,
certainly to a secret something.
Right.
Who knows, girls? We'll be about to stumble on that missing million.
Oh, this is panel. There's a panel. There must be some gimmick to it. There always is.
Yes, it moves. It moves. It moves.
Oh!
Calling car 11. Calling car 11. Proceed to the Oaks in Zenith Township immediately. A homicide has been reported.
Okay. Proceeding to the Oaks. Notify the county coroner, Dr. Wells. Tell him to come to the Oaks at once.
Horrible.
As if his throat had been torn by some creature with fangs or claws.
That's his sign. We found it on the others he killed. I'd hoped those reports that he was up to his old tricks again were pure imagination, but apparently they're based on fact. He's come back. Back to the scene of his kills. Yes, that's who I mean. That's who did this. The bat. Who found Mark?
We all did. And his Dale and Judy and I. Lizzie was in the dining room. This is my new housekeeper, Jane Patterson. You know, she worked for John Fleming.
I know her. Where were you, Mrs. Patterson?
In the kitchen, cleaning up. I cooked the dinner tonight.
Did you know that the secret closet was here?
No. It was behind the grandfather's clock.
Well, it was I who found it, really. Noticed the clock had been moved and the door wasn't quite closed.
I'll get it.
Who is it? Mark Fleming.
As coroner, you saw the same wounds on the others. How long's he been dead?
Oh, I'd say about a half an hour. You believe it was the bat?
That's a bat's trademark.
Perhaps he's still in the house.
That's possible.
Why should he be?
Because he's looking for something, and like you, he believes it's here. And he's a persistent killer. I would advise you to get out of this house as quickly as possible, notwithstanding our expert police protection. Have you called the morgue?
They're on their way here.
Oh, good. I want to examine the body before they get here. May we take it into another room?
Yes, to the sunroom in the back.
Thank you. Give me a hand.
Excuse me. Oh, Warner, where have you been?
Well, madam, has been an accident?
There's been a murder. Mark Fleming, the young man from whom I leased this place, was killed here tonight.
They know who did it?
Well, they believe it was the bat.
I'm sorry I had to use the front door, Miss Van Gorder, but I forgot my keys, and when I rang the bell at the kitchen door, there was no response.
Oh, this is Warner, Lieutenant. He's my butler. He was my chauffeur.
Why'd you promote him?
But it's very difficult to find a butler. They don't like service in the country.
Have you been a butler before?
I've served in many capacities, sir, but this was my night off, and I forgot my keys.
I heard that part. What time did you leave the house tonight?
Oh, about 6:30. I had dinner at Wiley's Roadhouse.
Can you prove where you spent the rest of the evening?
I can try.
Try hard. And don't leave the house. I'll get to you later.
Very good, sir. I shall be in my room, Miss Van Gorder, if you need me.
Yes, Warner. Surely you don't think he's...
Warren and I've met before. I can't recall where or when, but I will. There'll be a crew here shortly from headquarters, dusting for fingerprints, taking photographs. But in the meantime, Mrs. Patterson, you aren't leaving the house tonight, are you?
No, Lieutenant.
Don't. I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, Miss Van Gorder.
Dale, I was with Mark Fleming this afternoon when you talked to him about the floor plans of this house. I heard him tell you he was coming here tonight.
Dale called him at my request. She told me he was coming.
Who else should I tell you that?
Judy, Lizzie.
And that nice Dr. Wells.
Dr. Wells? There are few killers who kill for the fun of it. The bat very likely is a mental case, and I'm convinced that his crimes are motivated by his mania for personal gain. There's $1 million at large, and he's going to keep on hunting for it until he lays his hands on it. Now, these young ladies are staying here tonight?
Yes, they're my house guests.
Well, when my crew arrives, we'll be busy for a while, so I'd suggest that
We go to our rooms? That's a very good idea. Come on, girls.
Experience your favorite horror, comedy, and science fiction films of the 70s, 80s, and 90s on the big screen with the Cult Film Series at Roxy 14. Double features Thursdays at 7 p.m. Visit us on Facebook for more information.
Ahoy there, me hearties. I'm Crazy Boots Martin.
And James the Red.
At the NorCal Pirates Festival, and you're watching North Bay TV. Stay tuned.
Guests of the show stay at the Flamingo Conference Resort and Spa in Santa Rosa. Tangella? Tangella? Tangella, it's time for letters.
What about a police guard for this house tonight, Lieutenant?
You've got one. I'm going to cover this place tonight from the attic to the basement. If the bat makes another call, I'll have a little surprise for him.
Who is he? Have you any idea?
He could be anybody. So far, there are clues to his identity, but nothing we could take before a jury. I'm afraid we must look higher than the criminal world. He may be a merchant, lawyer, doctor, scientist, one of the pillars of his community. Ladies, lock your doors tonight. Stay behind them. I promise you you'll be safe. Good night.
Good night, Lieutenant. Good night.
It's a pity. So young. Well, Doctor, do you agree it was the bat?
In my report, I shall say the death was caused by the same technique used in the other killings. A paralyzing blow to the throat, followed by severe lacerations of the jugular, resulting in excessive hemorrhage.
In a layman's language, he didn't know what hit him.
Oh, he knew. But he didn't have time to think about it. You staying here tonight, Andy?
Well, until I check the doors and windows, but I'll be back bright and early in the morning.
Neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds.
A lot of people are due for a shock when I close this case.
Yes, I'm sure they are. Good night, Andy. Don't get hurt.
Good night, Doctor.
You know, I think we'd better let you get some sleep. Oh, Lizzie and I share this room for mutual protection. You know, one night, a storm blew the wires down, put the lights out, and I went out the next day and bought a half a dozen of these things. You better take one with you, Dale.
Oh, thank you.
We'll go across the hall now. Are you sure there's nothing else you need?
Oh, no. Quite sure. We'll be all right.
Well, if anything bothers you, you just sing out, and 2 strong women will come to your rescue.
Oh, nothing will bother us. Not with Andy on the job.
No. Well, good night.
Good night, Miss Van Gordon. See you in the
Don't
morning.
worry, everything will be all right.
We won't. Good night.
Good night.
I don't think I'll sleep tonight. Me neither. All I can see is poor Mark Fleming staring at us. I thought that when people died, their eyes closed, as in sleep. Don't think about it. I'll bet you're thinking about it.
No, I was thinking of my poor husband sleeping in jail tonight. Oh, Judy, I love him so much.
that noise? Oh, I don't know. I kind of fell half asleep. For a moment, I thought it was something from a dream. It's somewhere in the house. Yes, on the floor above. Not directly over us. Probably a room overlooking the driveway.
Hey, it's Spooky Boo. Trouble sleeping at night? Need a little help? Relax and listen to some spooky, scary stories. I have ghosts and goblins, witches and demons, crazies and clowns. Check out Spooky Boo's Scary Storytime at www.scarystorytime.com.
This is your Mac. It's a good Mac. It does those things you like, the music that you love, and most importantly, the work that you do. Sadly though, sometimes it does this. Or this. Or this. But before you do this, try Tech-Tool Pro, your one-stop fix-it tool to locate the source of this so that this still remains your things that you love, music that you enjoy, and important work that you do machine. Tech-Tool Pro, the most advanced Macintosh repair utility ever.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
Hi, I'm Linda Blair, and if you want to be scared, stay tuned on North Bay Television, coming up.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Micromat, making products that keep your Macintosh running at its best.
And welcome back to Creature Features. Our ghost hunters are mingling around the mansion. They thought they heard or sensed something. Have you seen the equipment they use?
Yes, they keep pointing it at me.
You're not a ghost.
I keep telling them that.
Oh, all right. So anyways, while they're doing that, we're going to read our letters. What do we got? The first letter is from Glenn in Sunnyvale. I didn't know there was a place called Sunnyvale.
It's a sunny place.
It's like a vale that's sunny.
No, Vale is in Valley.
Oh, all right. And he writes, Hi, Vincent. I've noticed at the end of each show, you will ask your lovely guests if they have a spot for you in their upcoming movies. Has anyone offered you anything yet? No. Do you know something I don't know? Do you have a movie for me? Let me know, right? Write to my agent. His address is right below. And next we've got another letter, and this one is from Jeffrey in San Jose. And he writes, Dear Tangella, it was nice to see you at Creatures Con. I'm writing about a question I didn't get to ask you at the Horror Host panel. We were at Creature Con a few weeks ago, and Tangella was speaking there. He asks, who do you think would win in a fight between Vincent and Mr. Livingston? She's right, you know. She's built like an aunt. She could lift 7 times her actual weight. She'd kick both of us down the stairs. All right, thanks for writing, Jeffrey. We'll send you something. Maybe some of Tangella's hair. And our last letter is from Jeremy. He doesn't say where. Oh, Roanoke Park. We've been there.
Unfortunately.
They've got a breakfast place I like. It's Black Bear Diner. They make wonderful pancakes. Should we be endorsing? Yeah.
Belgian waffles.
It's unendorsed. We're not connected. He writes, Dear Vincent Van Dahl. He's using my whole name. This is the way I get letters from the IRS. They use my full name, but he forgot to put the social security number. I was wondering, when was the last time you rocked out? Is he talking about music?
It would appear so.
I thought we weren't going to let the music ones through anymore. All right. He says, I'm a guitar virtuoso. Am I saying that right? Virtuoso.
Virtuoso.
Is there such a thing, a guitar virtuoso?
Indeed.
All right. That can play the greatest song ever, the Monster Mash. I know this song. Would you be interested in starting a band? You can pick the name. All right, Jeremy, I shall pick a name. We shall call it The Day After Never. Thanks for writing, everyone. If you'd like to send us a note, a letter, send it to the address that appears below my shoe. Although, don't send us compliments. We get so many compliments, and we thank you, we love them, we read them, and we post them up on the kitchen wall. But send us something pithy, something. Tell us what you don't like about the show. We'd love to hear that. We'll be right back.
Should we call Miss Van Gorder? She'll hear it. How can she help but hear it? Oh, besides, we don't want her to think we're a couple of hysterical women.
Well, I'm about to become one.
Oh,
I had it for one night. Dale, you're not going out in that hall.
I want to know what's happening up there.
But Lieutenant Anderson said if we stayed behind our locked doors, we'd be safe.
Vic isn't safe locked up in that jail. Suppose that stolen money is in this house. Mark Fleming seemed to think it was. Maybe that's what somebody's looking for.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't you hear that awful noise up there? Now, Lizzie, you've just got to stay awake. The house phone and the outside phone wires have been cut, and we can't get help.
Where's that policeman?
Oh, I don't know. Something must have happened to him. Now, go on, get on your robe.
Oh, Dale, please don't go up there. I've got to. Think what it could mean to Vic. Now, you stay here.
Oh, no. If you go, I go. Go up there alone.
You wait here. I'm going to see what it is.
Oh, please let me go with you,
Judy, will you warn me if anyone comes? I'll only be a moment. Now, wait.
Give her to me. I'll look after her. Poor baby.
Judy.
The bat.
Yes, the bat. He caught her at the head of the stairs. We saw him rushing down the stairs as we came out of the room. I hurled that after him. I hit him, I believe. I'm going to cover this place from attic to basement, you said. Well, what were you covering when that poor child was murdered? Where were you?
I saw a man outside in the grounds. I went out there and hunted him. I heard him in among the trees, and so I followed the sound of him as far as the brook down near the back road. And then I lost him. I'd rather give my own life than have this happen to Judy. But I told you to stay in your rooms and lock your doors and stay there. What was she doing at the head of those stairs?
That was my fault. They heard a strange noise. Heavy pounding in one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. We all heard it.
I wanted to see what it was. Judy, I wish she wouldn't let me go out by myself. I made her stay on the balcony.
What about your new butler?
Oh, well, he's in his room, I suppose.
Oh, Mrs. Patterson.
Oh, yes.
Did you know what happened here?
No, sir, but I heard the screams. I went to call Warner. We have rooms on the same floor, but he wasn't in his room. His bed hasn't been slept in.
If Mrs. Patterson heard the screams, Warner could certainly hear them.
You're quite right, sir. I heard them.
Oh, you did? And where were you?
Outside in the grounds.
Miss Holland has been murdered. No. Oh, so you're surprised. Shocked. Well, I've seen better performances. I remember you now. Your name's not Warner. I've got a circular in my office with your picture on it. The Chicago police not so long ago were hunting for you in connection with the robbery.
You're right again, sir. And they found me and they tried me and I proved my innocence and I was acquitted.
That could have been a lucky break. Where were you when this child was killed?
I told you before, sir. Outside.
What were you doing there?
I was following you. I saw you leaving the house and it seemed that you were hunting someone. I thought you might need some help. Oh, yes, sir. I followed your flashlight down through the trees. Then it disappeared. And then suddenly, as I was staring out into the darkness, I was struck by something on the back of the head. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground. I realized I'd been knocked out.
I wish you had been knocked out. But then we'd have found you with your mask still on your face. You were hit here in this house with this poker as you were rushing down those stairs after that child was killed.
Oh, no, sir. You can't pin this on me. I'm not the bat. I've never killed. I couldn't kill. I won't take the rap for this.
Doctor. We have another case for the county coroner. You see, the bat came back. Why did you come back, Doctor?
Well, I had an accident about a mile down the road. The right rear wheel of my car came off and I plunged into the ditch. This was the nearest house, so I came here to call for help. I thought I'd find you around, Andy.
Physician, heal thyself. You must have been hit by something on the back of your head.
I told you I had an accident.
So you did, Doctor. So you did. I could be wrong. But maybe I'm not. We shall see.
All right, dear, let's start a new chapter. For days, the murders held the headlines. Lieutenant Anderson grilled us and ransacked the house from top to bottom. Warner was not placed under arrest, but his every move was watched. At night, except for a detective on guard in the house, the police and the reporters left us alone. And on one of those nights,
Experience your favorite horror, comedy, and science fiction films of the 70s, 80s, and 90s on the big screen with the Cult Film Series at Roxy 14. Double features Thursdays at 7 p.m. Visit us on Facebook for more information.
Hi, I'm Barry Boswick. You're watching North Bay TV. Buy my underwear.
Awesome. Huh? And welcome back to the Saturday Night Ghost Show. Actually, we're Creature Features, but I feel like we are the Saturday Night Ghost Show because we have two ghost hunters with us, Miss Ellen MacFarlane and Mr. Devin Sisk. What's the name of your company again?
Napa City Ghost and Legends Walking Tours.
So it's like you have to go to Napa to enjoy your
Oh no,
thing.
We're universal. We can go anywhere.
Oh, that's awesome. People can hire you. We're going to talk some more about that. But the movie, so Vincent Price as a doctor, I find rather disturbing. I mean, if he was the only doctor in town, I would not go to him. I would go to a different zip code.
Would you say, oh, hail, no?
No, he's frightening. He's the way he speaks. No. Oh, say aw. How would he say that? It'd be terrible. But I think he might be the bat.
I don't know.
Maybe not. Yeah, they're making it a bit obvious, so maybe he's not. This movie confuses me. But ghost stories do not. I want to hear more. We were talking about this hanging.
Yes.
The last hanging in California.
Yes, the last public hanging in California was Billy Rowe. He was a serial killer in 1897.
That's like Jane Doe, Billy Rowe. It sounds like a pseudonym.
Yes. We don't know if that was his real name or not.
Oh.
They
hung him anyway.
Yes, definitely.
Well, what did he do?
Well, he killed 26 people, and then he murdered Mrs. Greenwood, and then they decided that they were going to get him from Los Angeles after 2 years, and they brought him back to Napa, and he stood trial, and they hanged him, and fortunately he died instantly because that didn't always happen when you had a hangman, because sometimes you would hang there and choke, or your head would pop off, things like that.
I don't know this, but I'll take your word for it. But you did not know him when he was hanging. You knew him
I knew him in the afterlife, yes. He comes out on our tour. He regularly makes an appearance. He likes to touch people. He likes to make people feel like they're intimidated, I guess.
Yeah, we actually caught a really good picture of a shadow figure.
Oh, can we show it?
Yes,
Absolutely.
we actually do a reenactment of the hanging on the tour.
He's dark.
So, yeah.
It's like a shadow.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And we're doing.
Is it cold?
We put all the men up on the gallows, and the shadow figure is waiting.
That's right. The gallows is still there. Right?
We make our own.
We bring our own rope and everything.
No, but I heard that the actual gallows is still.
Oh, absolutely.
It's in the sheriff's department in Napa.
Actually, this is all going to be featured in a new film coming out.
Oh, Haunted Wine Country. Yep. We know that's done by Mr. Tom Wush.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We know him well. We know him well. It should be a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, and his story is a big deal because they lost his skeleton at the end. He disappeared and no one has seen him since, except for on our tour.
Absolutely.
So come out and see him
Well, I suppose
on
he doesn't need it anymore, does he?
No, I don't think so.
He does just fine without it.
He just wears a shadow suit and he floats around and bothers poor Napa tour ghost people. Works out good to me. All right. Let's get back to this film. We're just about over with this, and we're going to find out the end of the mystery, and maybe we'll have something better in this film than you're hearing here, but I doubt it. This is the good stuff. They should make a horror film about you. Not you, but about what you do. All right, stay with us.
It was in an empty room on the 3rd floor where we kept our trunks and other things.
bright idea to kill me in my own lab and let people think that I'm the bat. But you had to kill me first. What was it to be, ambush? And clever as you are, you're not smart enough to do that. Nor were you smart enough to find the money, though you came quite close to it. But I know where it is. And when you're dead with that sign pinned on your chest, I'm going to collect it and live happily ever after. He destroyed himself. How true that will be. Well, goodbye, Bat. Here's a serum that will heal you whether you're a rabbit or not.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Miss Cornelia! Miss Cornelia! Where would she be going at this time of night? Well, land's sake. I never. Mr. Davenport, Mr. Davenport. Oh, a fine thing. The door unbolted, the chain off, and you asleep on the job. Wait till Lieutenant Anderson hears about this. Come on, wake up. What's the matter with you?
I don't know. My head hurts. My whole body's numb.
Here, take a sip of this. Try to snap out of it. I'll be back in a minute. Hurry, will you? It's Lizzie. I'm terribly worried. I can't find Miss Cornelia anywhere, and something's happened to the policeman. I don't know what. Get Warner. Bring him to the drawing room. Tell him we need him. Are you all right now?
Yeah, I'll be all right in a minute. I remember now. I took a drink of wine from that decanter there. Miss Van Gorder told me to help myself.
She wouldn't put nothing in it?
Well, somebody did. Somebody who knew I was on duty here.
Then it was somebody that got Miss Van Gorder. I can't find her anywhere. Upstairs, downstairs, or in the basement. I told the housekeeper to get Warner.
Lieutenant Anderson will want to know about this. Hello. Yeah, this is Davenport at the Oaks. We've got trouble here. Well, for one thing, I was drugged. Yeah. but I must have been knocked out because the maid tells me Miss Van Gorder's missing. Well, you better call Anderson and let him know. He's not at home. Well, where is he? Out on a case? What case? Dr. Wells. What else did they tell you about it?
Oh, hurry, will you? We've got to find Miss Cornelia.
Okay. Lieutenant Anderson is out on a case. Dr. Wells was found dead in a room next to his garage, murdered.
Dr. Wells?
There's something queer about the killing of Wells, but headquarters won't talk about it.
Lizzie, Warner isn't in his room. There's no sign of him anywhere.
And I was supposed to keep an eye on that guy.
Where's Miss Cornelia? That's what I want to know.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say that the chain and the bolt were off of the front door?
I certainly did.
Well, maybe Miss Van Gorder went outside.
Oh, she never would. We better look.
Coming September 23rd, 2017 to the Sonoma County Fairgrounds, it's Santa Rosa Toy Con, North Bay Comic-Con. Featuring special guests Walter Koenig, Nichelle Nichols, and more. Explore over 200 booths of games, comics, anime, and collectibles. Follow Santa Rosa Toy Con on Facebook and visit santarosatoycon.com for details and all the latest updates. Don't miss out on this massive event. That's Santa Rosa Toy Con, North Bay Comic-Con at the Sonoma County Fairgrounds, September 23rd, 2017.
A single ember from a wildfire can travel over a mile. You can't control where it will land, only what happens before it does. Visit fireadapted.org to learn how to protect your community from wildfires.
You're watching North Bay TV, so stay tuned.
Miss Cornelia!
Oh, Miss Van
Miss
Gorder!
Cornelia! Miss Cornelia!
Miss Van Gorder!
Look! There's a light in that room on the 3rd floor. Were you up there tonight?
Well, of course I was, but I turned the lights out before I came downstairs.
Then Miss Cornelia might have turned them on again. That's why we're going to look first. Come on. I'm here.
Right here. Come to the mantelpiece.
Here we are, Miss Van Gorder. What do we do now?
Over the mantel, there are 5 panels. Strike it with your hand.
Which panel did you say, Miss Van Gorder?
Oh, my hand.
Miss Van Gorder, which panel? We couldn't hear you.
She said strike it. What difference does it make which panel? Strike them all. Look. Oh, it's all right now. It's all right, dear. Lizzie's here.
Feeling better?
Yes, much better.
We'll take you to your room.
Oh, no, you won't. I'm going to stay right here. I'm quite all right. Oh, how blessed it is to breathe without an effort. You know, no one knows how sweet the air can taste until someone shuts it off for a moment. That room is just like a box. When the mantelpiece closed, it seemed like all the air was drawn out of it. Look, there it goes again!
Let it close. I can open it from in here. There's a control panel behind this blueprint. Electric motor under the trap door here. Once the door is open, you can keep it that way. I believe that the fireplace in this other room opens the same way. And it does.
I tried to find this, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's back at this blueprint here. Well, it's quite a setup. Too bad we can't open that safe in the same way. Take an expert to crack this box or a shot of nitro.
Well, maybe that's what the bat had in mind.
Could be. Seems he's on the prowl tonight.
Miss Van Gorder, Warner has disappeared.
And Dr. Wells has been murdered.
Dr. Wells?
Lieutenant Anderson's on that case right now.
Well, does he know what happened here tonight?
They got word to him. He'll be here any minute.
What's that noise? Miss Van Gorder, the garage is on fire.
Scott, look at that.
Lizzie, put that light out in the other room. Now, where are you going?
To report the fire.
Well, you just stay right here.
But Miss Van Gorder, the garage.
Well, let it burn. You watch the stair. Can't you see that fire was set to get us out of the house?
Out of the house? Were you talking about the...
Yes, I'm talking about the bat. Now that the lights are out, he'll think his trick has worked, and we've gone. He'll be here any minute.
Well, so will Lieutenant Anderson.
I hope so, but the bat will be here first. And he'll kill again if we're in his way. We've got to be as clever as he is.
You'll be safer downstairs. I'll take care of you.
Well, the others can go, but I'm going to stay right here.
All right, but get out of sight.
Let's face it, ladies, and get it over with. Others have seen my face before they died, but I'll have to deny you that pleasure. This would make a good scene for your book, Miss Van Gorder, but I'm afraid you'll never write it.
That is Warner. I could tell.
You misjudged me, Miss Ellen.
Warner!
I don't like being a murder suspect, Miss Van Gorder. I was headed for a plane, but halfway to the airport, I changed my mind and came back. I'm glad that I did.
Why, it's Lieutenant Anderson. Yes, it was Anderson. He'd discovered the secret of the hidden room and was waiting to get into it and open up the safe. We found the money in it, a little over $1 million in 10s and 20s and 100s. Good old Andy. With all his ill-gotten gains invested in bank stock. It's rather a clever way to hide stolen money. In the open, as it were, and so respectable.
But don't try it. No matter how clever you are, you can't hide murder. Well, that's it, Deb. That's the end.
And so ends the bat. It was the cop. Of course it was the cop. It's always the cop, right? I mean, what was that movie, that Stephen King thing? He's always blaming the cops.
They had crooked cops back then?
It says blame it on the Bobby. That's what they do. All right, this was an okay film. They killed Vincent Price. It's, whenever Vincent Price dies in a film, it's always a good film. It's like, I think the Academy Award nomination committee appreciates it more when Vincent Price dies. And then Vincent Price actually died, which, you ever get an Academy Award? No.
He got Hollywood Squares.
Oh, and I bet he's got a square on Hollywood.
Yeah.
With a star inside of it.
Double meaning.
I don't have one of those. I don't really want one. All right, you guys. So, what's next for you? Where's your next adventure?
Well, we're going to be speaking on the USS Hornet in Alameda.
This is a battle cruiser.
Yes, the old aircraft carrier.
Oh.
We'll be working with people from.
Have you been drafted? I don't understand how this works.
It's incredibly haunted.
Yes.
It is?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
a lot
been
of
documented.
battles. A lot of battles on that ship.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's always like dead sailors.
Yeah, both from the American side and the Japanese side.
That's amazing. So you go and you make a speech and you contact ghosts and...
We're speaking with some people from Ghost of Shepherdtown. It's a show on Destination America, and we're speaking with parapsychologist Lloyd Auerbach.
There's an entire industry revolving around this.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
My goodness.
And then the guests get to stay overnight on the Hornet.
I didn't know why we're showing fiction on this show. It's like truth is stranger than fiction. Better, it's more exciting, it's scarier as well.
Absolutely.
So that would be next month. It's called Grey Ghost Paracon.
Then we also
Paracon.
Yeah, Paracon.
Oh, that sounds scarier than Comic-Con. Oh. Much scarier. So also you're doing the Haunted Wine Country film.
Yes.
You're actually in this film.
Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
And you're talking about part of your ghost experiences. And this is going to be in theaters in October.
Hopefully it'll be shown in a lot of theaters.
One would hope. So do you guys have like starring roles? Did they give you like limousines?
I don't know. I think Tom cut a lot of my part because I was not feeling well. But Devin did very well.
I think he did smash it.
I would get sick if I spoke about ghosts as well. It would. It's this issue we have with the blue lady. She does make me sick, but she makes me angry a bit.
Yeah.
I get like, my hair gets messed up. So, how can people learn more about your company, the things you do, and where they can see you?
Well, you could go to our website.
It's napaghosts.com.
Napa, N-A-P-A, ghosts.com.
Yes. We're also extremely active on Facebook. We have
We've got a large following.
We do a lot of events, so we put a lot of our information on
Everyone
Facebook.
uses I got a Facebook, and it's... is it really that much better? I mean, to have so many faces on a book? I mean, no. Why do they call it that?
Necromonicon.
I like
know.
that. Would have been better. That's what you should start a new one.
Right.
A new Facebook called Necromonicon.
Right.
And it's just for ghost hunters and horror hosts. I would sign up tomorrow.
Perfect.
All right, so we can learn more about that at your website, and people can take your tour.
Yes.
And you do this every week.
Every week year round except for December.
Because it's cold and rainy.
Because it's Christmas time.
Oh, because it's Christmas. You should do a special like Dickens style.
Yeah, we thought about that.
Yeah, see? Well, you don't have to send me commission because I've got enough money. Just let me go on it once for free.
Of course.
And that'll make me happy.
Of course.
Well, absolutely amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming. We want to have you back again because nobody tells us horror stories like this. I mean, we hear stories about horror movies, but we never hear about actual ghosts. All right, well, thank you so much, and thank you for staying with us so late tonight. Sunday tomorrow, you could maybe sleep in, unless you work at, like, a breakfast place. I like breakfast places. So you have a wonderful night, and we shall see you next week. So, Ghost Hunters, I was wondering, what if I were to come out to Napa sometime, and you were to contact this serial killer hangman, and the four of us could do lunch?
You know, I don't think Billy would really like to hang.